What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video it is going to be my NBA 2K17 God Squad in NBA 2K19 MyTEAM. So yeah, this is actually going to be the very last video I am recording while in America. This video is probably going to be up Monday the 8th, and I'm spending this entire day traveling, getting back to Ireland, and I get back to Ireland on Tuesday where I can go back into my normal setup, go back to normality, and I honestly cannot wait. I cannot wait to get back to Ireland. But a big thank you guys for just all the support recently. It's kind of been crazy that like when I came here, I've been here less than 5 weeks. When I came here I had like 96,000 subscribers. Right now I'm nearly at 110,000. Gained well over 5 million views. Like, it's been absolutely nuts the last month, kind of looking back on it with this channel, and big thank you guys for all the support. But anyway, now let's get on to the squad. So at the point guard position, Russell Westbrook. We used his pink diamond card, which had the single best leaner in the game. If you guys remember me back in the day, I used to just shoot leaning threes with Westbrook. Payton was one of like the 5 or 6 players in the game. Actually, no, sorry, it was 10 players in the game with Limitless. About 4 or 5 of them were affordable. The rest of them were ridiculously priced. Page was one of the affordable ones. He was a 6'9" 2 guard with Hall of Fame Limitless range and 99 shot 3. Kristaps Porzingis had a diamond card in that game, which, while not as good at the power forward position as this card stats wise, could speed boost, and he was unguardable, unstoppable. Then we ran Zydrunas Ilgauskas at the 4. I don't know why I ran him at the 4 and Jokic at the 5, but it just worked out better for me. Ilgauskas was an almost identical card to this. There's not much to explain. And Nikola Jokic, funny thing was that he had the generic release in 2K17, which is the amateur release in 2K19. However, it was way easier to time back then. And Jokic also had really high speed with ball, could speed boost. And I don't know why. He was only 6'10". He somehow has grown 2 inches since then. He's actually grown 2 inches since his Ruby card started this year. But he just caught every board and he dominated center position even though he was small. It was really weird, but this 5 just dominated. Like in 2K17, I was out here beating YBC. I was out here running guys like TJ Erday really close. Like, I was a tough player to beat back in the day. And to be honest, as I've shown from playing against top competition here, while I may not be like absolutely elite anymore, I'm still a fairly decent player. Off the bench, we got James Harden at the 1. This guy, I think he had 12 Hall of Fame badges. And I think that was the most of any card that you didn't have to lock in. It was nuts with this Harden card. This one obviously has 20 Hall of Fame badges, and he's got Limitless now. He did not have Limitless back then, but he had Dimers, so I played him at the 1. At the 2, we had Pete Maravich, who had Limitless range, and he also had the generic release, the same release as Jokic, and he was my main shooter. Pete Maravich did not miss in that game. Limitless range as well. He was one of the few players in the game that had Limitless range, and was a beast of a card. Paul George, we used his 95 overall diamond that year. That was part of the events packs. So basically when the events were kind of like mini signature series packs from this year, but when the events cards came out, they were released in like historic packs. They were throwback elites. There was a lot less of them. That's the best way to describe them. They were all so cheap, they were so OP. It started off with the Paul Pierce card, and then Paul George and Marc Gasol were next, and they were just unbelievably OP. Then at the 4, we have Shawn Kemp. Shawn Kemp was a really good card that year. He was basically the same as this, except he couldn't shoot the 3. He was a good rebounding power forward with high speed with ball, and back then that was kind of helpful. And no, he could shoot the 3. He definitely could shoot the 3, because there has to be a reason why I kept him in the squad. He must have been able to shoot the 3. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he could definitely shoot the 3 in NBA 2K17. He just didn't miss for some reason. Same as this year. Like, not the best rating, but again, just unbelievable shooter in game. Then we had Gary Payton, who he had a dynamic duo with Shawn Kemp. Why he doesn't have a dynamic duo with Shawn Kemp in the game this year, I don't know. But that's the reason he was in there. He made Shawn Kemp arguably the best power forward in the game. And then we had Ray Allen. Ray Allen's exactly like this year's card. Inconsistent, limitless range, good shooter. However, there were so many fewer great shooters in NBA 2K17 that you could be inconsistent and still be in most God squads. Most God squads had a guy like Ray Allen if you couldn't afford someone like Klay Thompson, or you couldn't afford Kevin Durant. And Ray Allen's diamond card was a beast that year. J.R. Smith was the same. He had limitless range. He had a release that's very similar to Katino Mobley's this year, which I think is better than the release J.R. Smith actually has this year. And no, he was an incredible card, and definitely was a card almost everyone had, his Amethyst back then. So yeah, this was the squad we ran with in 2K17, and I wish I could go back to 2K17, but 2K turned off the servers. Like, EA just turned off the NBA 2K14 servers. 2K, like, I would say why not keep on 2K17 servers? We've seen how bad the 2K19 servers are. We know 2K don't spend any money on servers. But yeah, so anyway, now let's get on to the game. So we are playing against Steph Curry, T-Mac, Kawhi, Aaron Gordon, and Shaq. Not a great team, but not an awful team either. Russell Westbrook pulls up for three, can't hit it. Jokic cleans up on the boards, going right back to 2K17 where he just dominated everyone on rebounds for some reason by starting off the game with an offensive board. Connected. 2K17 style, Westbrook fade away and he hits it. Kristaps for three, knocks it down. Let's go, 6-point lead. Right to the basket, easy finish there for Stojakovic, let's go. To the wide open shooter. Good shot there, Ilgauskas. Hits it. Let's go. Alright, we should be way more ahead in this game. Like some of the baskets I've given up, there's no excuse for it. It's just, I'm just having a really bad day of 2K. I've been in really bad form. Lost 2 games in a row, and then, thank God I came back to win my last game. But it's just been a bad, day in general from 2K. It's been a bad couple of days. Looking forward to getting back and just kind of relaxing, just playing the game for fun again. We're down. Look, it is what it is. I couldn't even care less if I win or lose this game. Alright, so we're down 1 at the end of the first. Look, I'm just playing bad. There's no, like, I'm not going to say I'm being screwed. I'm not going to say anything except for the fact that I'm playing badly. Off the screen. It's fine. Perfect. Throw up the lob. Nice dunk there by Kemp. It's crazy, like, Kemp is significantly worse than Aaron Gordon. Okay, get him to fade. Good job, Kemp. Like, apparently there's still people that are locking in for Shawn Kemp. And remember when it used to cost him over $1 million to lock in for Kemp, you see we're paying $1 million on for MJ. That Kemp was never good. Like, even when I got Kemp today, he came out. He was never good in this game. Like, there was never a stage where Kemp was a good or even top 2 or 3 power forward in the game. Like, he was out when Gugliotta and Blake were by far the 2 best power forwards. Hall of Fame diner pass into an open jumper. Kareem's not going to miss. We don't need to let 2K gods decide the game. We cannot let him get any momentum because there is going to be a stage where he gets momentum, where he starts hitting shots. That's just the way the game is. Make sure that when it comes to that stage, that we've already got the game won. Oh, get out of his way, Harden. Come on. Oh my God, what was Harden doing? I was trying to ISO and he just wouldn't get out of the way. We've just given up 3 points. That's just a 5-point swing. That is a 5-point swing because when I call an ISO for Paul George, Harden would not get out of the way. Now he gets out of the way after they go and hit a 3 and we turn the ball over the last time. Corner 3. Green, let's go. 3 ball, James Harden. That's a bad miss. Come on, that should have went in. Alright, let's go back to our starters. Right, look, this is back to an 8-point game. This is where, when I was saying I need to pull away. Because if this stays within 10, there's going to be a stage where he's not going to miss. Because 2 games ago, it literally happened. I think I probably said it in my last video as well. That I was winning a game the whole way. And from 3 minutes to go to the end of double overtime, my opponent missed 1 single shot. 1 single shot in 2 overtimes and 3 minutes. So in 9 minutes, he missed 1 shot. They left Peja wide open for 3 right there, and he hits it. Let's go. 3 ball Westbrook. Knocks it down. Let's go. And again, we've let him pull this back to 12. We have this lead out to 16. Let's get to 20. Get to 20 and be safe. Because if we're not safe, we may end up losing this. No matter how much it seems like we're in complete control. Corner 3, Russell Westbrook, full white, knocks it down. Corner 3, Kristaps screens it. Let's go. He's at the 15. Let's push this away a little bit. It's still too close. 3 for Harden. Knocks it down. There we go. We finally started to pull away. We've ended this game really badly. And I'm happy I built up the lead. Because I think we had a 24-point lead at one stage. And that was a dumb attempt at a steal. But he's managed to bring this back to 16. Like, if this game was closer, that run could have made a big difference. Good shot there by J.R. Smith. Well, it was game anyway, but I'm not a great fourth quarter player, so thankfully enough, His run didn't really matter. Alright, that is the game. We win that by 14 points in the end. So in the end, Russell Westbrook, 5-10 in the field, 14 points. Shawn Kemp at 13, Kareem at 10, porzingis at 9, Jokic at 9, Paul George at 9, Stojakovic at 5, ilgauskas at 3, Paul George at, or Harden at 3, J.R. Smith had 3, was -5 actually on the floor. Ray Allen didn't score, and neither did Maravich, and Gary Payton didn't play. So anyway, that's the video. This is my NBA 2K17 God Squad. A little bit of nostalgia, but this squad is nowhere near as good in 2K19 as it was a couple of years ago. But yeah, so that's it. That is my last video I'm recording in this apartment. That is my last video recording in America. And obviously I'm uploading the 4 or 5 videos all day tomorrow while I'm traveling. However, the next gameplay video you see, I will be back in my normal setup in Ireland, which I cannot wait for. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.